Today, we will talk about how to talk to the universe and attract into your life everything you want. You will be surprised to learn that communicating with the universe is not magic or fiction, but a powerful tool available to everyone. In this video, we will break down the main principles and techniques that will help you establish this unique dialogue. Stay with us until the end, and you will learn how to transform your reality.
First, the language of energy and vibrations. The first thing you need to understand is that the universe does not speak the language of words. Its language is energy and vibrations. Your thoughts, feelings, and emotions create energy waves that the universe picks up on and reacts to. Think of it as a silent conversation where your emotions and energy are the words. When you focus and send powerful signals to the universe, it begins to implement them into your life. To better understand how this works, imagine a radio station. When you tune a radio receiver to a specific frequency, you start to hear music or speech. It's the same with the universe. When your thoughts and emotions are tuned to a certain vibration, the universe tunes into you and begins to create situations and opportunities. Remember the moments when you were in a good mood and everything went smoothly? That's no coincidence. Your positive energy attracted positive events. And conversely, when you dwell on negative thoughts, you notice that troubles start piling up one after another. This is the result of your negative vibrations attracting negative events. It's important to realize that the universe does not distinguish whether your thoughts are good or bad. It simply reacts to them. If you constantly think about what you fear or what you do not want, you, without wishing it, attract it into your life. That's why it's so important to learn to control your thoughts and emotions, directing them in a positive direction. Try to spend a little time each day meditating or just a minute of silence to focus on your desires. Visualize them as vividly as possible. Feel the joy and satisfaction from their fulfillment. This will help you raise your vibrations and direct them towards manifesting your desires.
When was the last time you truly concentrated on your dreams? Not on problems, but precisely on dreams. Remember that every thought has power. Why waste that power on negativity? The universe works like a giant mirror, reflecting your inner state. If inside you there is harmony, joy, and confidence, then your external reality will be the same. But if you are full of fear, doubt, and negativity, then the life around you will begin to reflect these emotions. Once in a small village, there lived a man who constantly complained about his life. Everything was bad. Work wasn't going well, his health was failing, and he couldn't find a life partner. One day, a wise old man came to him and said, "Your thoughts are like seeds that you plant in your garden. If you plant seeds of fear and complaints, don't be surprised when thorns and weeds grow." This man thought about it and decided to try changing his approach. He started thanking the universe every day for what he had and focusing on his dreams. And you know what? Over time, his life began to change. He found a new job, improved his health, and met his love. This example shows how strongly our thoughts and emotions can influence our reality. If you want your life to change, start by changing your thoughts and vibrations. Learn to speak the language of the universe, the language of energy and vibrations. Remember that you are the creator. Your energy and vibrations are a powerful tool with which you can transform your life. Focus on positive thoughts. Dream vividly and feel the joy as if your desires are already starting to come true. The universe is always ready to respond to your signals. It remains only to learn how to send the right ones.
Second, mindfulness and the present moment. Mindfulness and the present moment have a decisive significance for understanding the language of the universe. When you are fully present in the moment and connect with the flow of the universe, it creates a harmonious connection between your desires and the possibilities for their embodiment. Imagine a river. If you are on the bank observing the current, you see everything that gets into its flow. But only when you enter the water do you begin to feel its current and become part of that movement. Exactly the same, when you live in the present moment, you become part of the universe's flow and it begins to work in your direction. The practice of mindfulness allows you to track your thoughts and emotions and redirect your energetic vibration. This doesn't mean you need to ignore or suppress negative thoughts. Mindfulness teaches us to acknowledge them, but not allow them to dominate our consciousness. A mental image might help you understand this better. Imagine you are a gardener in your own garden of thoughts. You notice when weeds or negative thoughts appear, and instead of letting them grow, you carefully pull them out and in their place plant flowers or positive thoughts. Over time, your garden begins to bloom and bear fruit. Mindfulness begins with simple steps. Start by dedicating a few minutes daily to meditation or deep breathing practices. Focus on your breathing, on the sensations in your body, on the sounds around you. When your thoughts start to wander, gently bring your attention back to the present moment. This is training for your mind to remain here and now.
Another important aspect of mindfulness is acknowledging your emotions without judgment. When you feel anger, fear, or sadness, don't try to suppress or ignore them. Instead, acknowledge their presence and try to understand where they come from. This process allows you to not dwell on negativity, but to accept it as part of your experience that can be transformed. Try to find joy in small things. Savor the taste of food. Enjoy the sounds of nature. Breathe consciously and be thankful for every moment. Such practice not only improves your mood, but also helps raise your vibrations, which in turn attracts more positivity into your life. The present moment is the only time when we can truly act and change our reality. The past is already gone, and the future has not yet arrived. When you live in the present moment, you can fully utilize your opportunities and resources. This helps you not only feel more alive and energetic, but also interact more effectively with the universe. One of the key points of mindfulness is learning to let go. Often, we obsess over things we cannot change. Mindfulness teaches us to accept things as they are and trust the process of life. When you let go of control, you allow the universe to perform its miracles in your life. So start practicing mindfulness right now. Be attentive to your thoughts and emotions. Acknowledge them and redirect them towards the positive. Live in the present moment and feel how you become part of the universe's flow. This will help you harmonize your desires with the possibilities for their embodiment, creating favorable conditions for the manifestation of your dreams.
Third, the technique of visualization. The technique of visualization is one of the most powerful tools you can use to communicate with the universe and attract into your life what you desire. Visualization helps you create a clear image of your goals and desires, which significantly enhances your energy and vibrations. Imagine that your mind is a movie projector. And your thoughts and images are the film you are showing to the universe. The brighter and more specific this film is, the stronger its impact will be. Start by finding a quiet place where no one will disturb you. This could be a cozy corner in your home, nature, or any other place where you feel comfortable and relaxed. Once you've found this place, adopt a comfortable position. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out. Gradually relax, starting from your toes. Feel how the tension leaves and you become more and more calm and focused. Now, imagine your desire. Be as specific as possible. If it's a new job, imagine the office, colleagues, your tasks, and even your desk. If it's a trip, visualize the place you want to go to, the sounds, smells, and sensations of being there. Include as many details in this picture to make it as realistic as possible. When you create this image, engage all your senses. Imagine that you have already achieved your goal and are enjoying the result. Feel the joy, satisfaction, and gratitude. These emotions enhance your image and make it more powerful. Imagine how you share this joy with loved ones, how your new state reflects on other areas of your life. During visualization, it is important to use positive affirmations. Tell yourself, I am worthy of this job. I am enjoying my trip. My life is filled with joy and abundance. These affirmations help reinforce positive thoughts and tune your subconscious to achieve your desires. In addition to imagination, it's useful to use physical actions to enhance visualization. For example, if you dream of a new car, go to a car dealership, sit in that car, feel its smell and comfort. If you want a new house, visit similar houses or look at photos and plans. These actions help you deeper immerse yourself in the feeling of the reality of your desire. Visualization works best when you do it regularly. Try to allocate at least 5 to 10 minutes for this practice every day. This could be in the morning before starting the day or in the evening before bed. Regularity helps solidify your intentions in your subconscious and strengthens your connection with the universe. Remember that visualization is not just dreaming, but the conscious creation of your reality. The clearer and brighter you see your goal, the faster and more accurately it will manifest. Practice visualization. Focus on your thoughts and sensations, and the universe will definitely respond to your messages.
Fourth, the power of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for strengthening your connection with the universe. By practicing daily gratitude, you direct your energy towards positivity and abundance, which helps attract more of the same into your life. Gratitude is not just politeness. It is a conscious act that changes your perception and vibrations, affecting your reality. Imagine that each day is a new page of your life. By filling it with gratitude, you are writing a story full of joy, abundance, and harmony. Start small. Every morning when you wake up, find at least one thing you are grateful for. It can be anything: the comfort of your bed, a tasty breakfast, the smile of a loved one. Focus on this feeling of gratitude and allow it to fill your heart. Keeping a gratitude journal is a wonderful way to systematize this practice. Every evening before bed, write down 3 things you are grateful for that day. It could be something significant or very small. The main thing is that it evokes positive emotions in you. Gradually, you will notice how your focus shifts from problems to the positive aspects of your life. This changes not only your perception, but also your energy.
When you consciously note moments of joy and harmony, you strengthen your inner battery. The more grateful you are, the more energy you have to achieve your goals and attract your desires. The universe is attracted to these vibrations, sending you more situations and opportunities that evoke in you a feeling of gratitude. Imagine you had a tough day at work. You're tired and feel drained, focused on the negative. Take your gratitude journal and think of 3 good things that happened today. Maybe a colleague praised your work, or you managed to drink a cup of your favorite coffee, or you saw a beautiful sunset on your way home. Write these moments down and feel how your mood begins to improve. Gratitude helps change your internal dialogue. Instead of thinking about what went wrong, you start noticing how much good happens every day. This doesn't mean you should ignore problems, but with the practice of gratitude, you learn to see and appreciate the positive aspects that fill your life with meaning and joy. Practice gratitude every day, and you will notice how your attitude towards life and towards yourself begins to change for the better. The universe is always ready to respond to your positive signals. Just start thanking.
5th, trust and letting go. Trust and the ability to let go are key elements in the process of manifestation. In the modern world, where we are used to controlling every aspect of our lives, this may seem difficult. But to truly cooperate with the universe and allow it to work for you, it is necessary to learn to let go of your fears and doubts. Imagine you are holding a helium-filled balloon. This balloon symbolizes your desires and dreams. As long as you hold it tightly by the string, it stays in place, limited by your control. But if you let go of the string, the balloon will fly into the sky and begin its journey to achieving its goal. Letting go of the balloon is an act of trust in the universe, faith that it will deliver your balloon to where it needs to be without your intervention. Manifestation requires from you not only a clearly formulated desire, but also the ability to let go of control over how and when it will be realized. When you focus on and try to control every step on the path to its achievement, you block what the universe can offer. This doesn't mean you should be passive, but it is important to allow events to unfold naturally. Letting go of fear and doubt is an important aspect of this process. Fears and doubts are forms of energy that can block you. They create barriers and distract you from positive thinking. One way to deal with these emotions is to acknowledge their presence and then consciously let them go. You can use affirmations, meditation, or simply internal dialogue to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Try to practice letting go every day when you encounter them. Close your eyes and imagine letting a balloon into the sky. Visualize it rising higher and higher, symbolizing your desires that you are entrusting to the universe. Feel the relief and joy from no longer holding the string. Remember that your balloon will definitely reach its destination if you allow it to fly.
The power of repetition and your subconscious. Repeating positive thoughts and affirmations is a powerful method for embedding them in your subconscious, which directly influences your reality. The subconscious works based on patterns formed over time, and repetition helps reprogram these patterns into positive ones. By constantly repeating affirmations and visualizing, you strengthen your energetic vibration, helping to attract your desired life. Your subconscious is a kind of storage for all your thoughts, beliefs, and memories. It does not distinguish between what is real and what is not. For it, any thought supported by emotion becomes truth. That's why it's so important to control what you feed your subconscious. Positive thoughts and affirmations can change your internal dialogue and create new, beneficial patterns of thinking. Repetition works best when it becomes part of your daily routine. Find time for affirmations and visualizations in the morning and evening. It can be just a few minutes, but regularity is more important than duration. Gradually, these practices will become a habit, and you will notice how your thinking and behavior begin to change. Positive thoughts and affirmations help you raise your energetic vibration and attract into your life everything you want. Make these practices part of your daily life, and you will see how the universe begins to respond to your signals. Communicating with the universe is not a mystical process, but a practical skill that anyone can master. Your energy and thoughts are signals that the universe picks up on and reacts to. Practice mindfulness, gratitude, visualization, and trust, and you will see how your life begins to change for the better. Subscribe to our channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay with us to learn even more about how to attract into your life everything you want. Until next time.